to the community. It's really great that you're joining and that you love esports and games so much. What can you expect from metadatas? The first thing you can expect from us is that there will be lots of opportunities to play. We're forming leagues for multiple games, which means you're going to be able to play on a consistent basis. On the metadata site, you can create your teams with friends or search profiles for other teams and teammates. As you play in our tournaments and leagues, you will earn metadata's ranking points. As you rank up and get better, we'll create more advanced leagues for everyone to play in. We also want to tell your stories, so you can expect us to be doing podcasts on teams and players that come up through these competitions, and we'll feature them here and on other social media. We want to create a great experience for grassroots esports, so I'd love to hear back from you on this channel and others on how we can make that happen. That's it for now. Be well, be safe. Good luck and have fun.
Gentlemen, we are back with the Metadata's MLBB Open, and we are well into episode 2, starting today for the next 4 weeks. And we have a matchup for today. First one will be between Traubensaft, one of my favorite named teams after a few days of casting them, and they'll be facing up against Team Archaa, who was also playing yesterday. So can't wait to see these two teams play it out. And I'm pretty sure they're already in the lobby. So soon enough, we're going to go and catch them in the drafting phase. So let's go and watch them. All right, games are starting. So stand by. Here we go. Games are on. Let's go and watch them. It's exciting. Traubensaft and Archaa will be playing well today, hopefully. And we'll see if we're gonna see some interesting pickups today. Otherwise, it's gonna be pretty standard plays by the teams. That's what we saw yesterday. All right. It's the Kaja ban coming out. Second ban incoming. And we'll see that that's an Esmeralda being banned. They don't want to deal with it. They know Esmeralda. Esmeralda has become one of the heroes that we need to ban, like, every now and then. So, Desi, hello. It's nice that you're tuning in. Thank you. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I mean, we just started, so we probably haven't seen any action yet, but we will soon. So stay tuned, and we'll see what's going to happen between these two teams, all right? Cleanup ban. It's got to be followed up by something else on the side of Team Archaa. 8 seconds left. What is this then gonna be, though? And it's the Valier. Okay. Valier is also one of the fastest. It's really quickly becoming one of the heroes we need to ban nowadays. Because its disables is just too good. And team fights just go to the way of Valier almost every single time. And now the first pick is on the side of Team Traubensaft. Zaki. Oh, it's actually Doocy that's going to be given the Ling. So, all right. We saw the Ling play yesterday, and he was pretty good. But that will depend on the early game farm that his team will try and secure for him. But the opponent will not be very happily giving it away because they just picked up a Claude for themselves. Now, a Claude is crazy good, too. We saw how mobile he is. We saw how he can just go in and out of team fights without getting hurt a single bit. And I'm pretty sure Team Archaa will be happy with this pickup. That is the Claude.
Angela.
A quick Angela pick. Just considering the Yuzhong. I'm not sure Yuzhong is allowed yet, so... Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't think this is the right pick for Traubensaft. I think it's in the rules that Yuzhong is not allowed to be picked up. So let me just really quickly check with the admins if this game is even valid now. So yeah, let's see. If Yu Zhong is not allowed, then we'll probably have to restart this game and redo the draft. So we'll just really quickly check with the admins. Hey, but yeah, let's see what they want to go with, though. If, let's say, they continue with the drafting, which it doesn't seem like they're doing it. Because they were supposed to ban a hero. Maybe they also realized that this is not to be continued. We'll see.
Your team is picking.
They continued with the X-Borg ban. There's going to be another pickup coming up by the team Archaa. Natalia is picked up. Oh man, I'm actually enjoying this draft, but I don't think we can continue, so it's too bad. Alright, let me just check. Any decisions from the admins? Yeah, if only this game can be played. The draft is very interesting. There's Atlas, there's Natalia, there's Luoyi quickly making her way into the staple picks. There's a Zask too. I would love to see this game being played, but unfortunately in the rule book it is stated that we cannot pick the newly released hero if it's not been out for 2 weeks. And I think Yu Zhong has been released since the 19th of June. So with that, 14 days after 19th of June will be 3rd of July. And this is only the 27th of June, so I don't think it's within the time frame that it is allowed. So I think we'll have to do a remake. Let me just double check, see if we get into this game and do a remake. And then we'll get into the game again. All right, please stay tuned, guys. And once we decide whether we want to remake or not, we'll come back and I'll talk to you again soon. All right. Finally, we are ready to get back into the game between Traubensaft and Team Archaa. Two strong teams. We have to restart the draft, unfortunately, because there was a mistake on the side of Team Traubensaft picking up the new hero. The rule book states that it needs to be released by at least 2 weeks. For at least 2 weeks, and then you can use it, right? Unfortunately, it's only been like, what, 8 days? So yeah, you can't really use it yet. That's okay. We are now back in the game. We are drafting, and we see a similar bend to what we saw the first time we saw the draft phase. The Kaja is now out of the game. Esmeralda as well. So we'll also still probably see some Selena ban. And that, well, we know now that I think Team Archaa will be using Natalia. So if Traubensaft is crafty, they might choose to ban the Natalia. But hopefully not. Hopefully we'll still see the Natalia being played. Okay, welcome back to the stream. This is the Metadata's MLBB Open Episode 2, Week 1. We'll be running this for the next 4 weeks, so stay tuned, and you and me will have some fun together with the games. Okay, well, good luck, have fun to the teams. Let's see what they have in store. There you go, Selena Ben. That was predicted, right? We knew it was coming. No surprise there. Team Archaa will have to ban one hero before we enter the pick phase. What is that hero gonna be? And 5 seconds, any time now. And it's the Valier. Okay, so perfect mirror to what we saw in game 1. It was the Kaja, Selena, Valier, and Esmeralda being banned. So no, they will not be in the game. And now we'll see the first pick to be secured by Team Traubensaft. We'll probably see a Ling as well. And if they do that, then okay. 9 seconds. Taking their time today to pick a hero. So no, they choose the Uranus instead. So it is going to be a different pick being taken by Team Traubensaft from what we saw in game 1. No, not even game 1. Previous draft that we had to remake. Alright, so Uranus, a good tank hero. Always a good place to start when you're just drafting. Stable pick, you can't really go wrong with a Uranus pick, so that's good. I like that. Now we also have the Ling changes hands, as well as the Claude being picked up by Team Archaa. Okay, now we're talking. So 2 strong heroes, Ling and Claude. So they'll be secured in terms of DPS heroes, damage heroes. Now they need to focus on getting their tanks and supports. So we'll see what they're gonna get. On the side of Traubensaft, we have Angela and Atlas being secured. These 2 are good. And we've seen some big plays before by the Atlas, so we'll see if Team Traubensaft's Atlas is any good. Team Archaa taking up the Hylos probably. Considering it, but not picking it yet. A Hylos is also a good pick. He's one of the heroes we always see in game now. Thanks to his DPS, pretty strong poke, a reliable stun, and a good ultimate where you can really help your team either to chase the enemies or run away from them. So Hylos will be picked up by Team Archaa, and now we're gonna see the ban phase once again.
Your team is banning.
Okay. That is the Kimi being banned. We'll see another ban coming in from Traubensaft. Not sure what it is going to be yet. 20 seconds remaining. They will be waiting for it. And that hero is going to be... Wow, they sure are taking their time today. I'm not sure if they do have like a good strategy in mind, or they're just, you know,
Your team is picking.
stalling. I don't know what they're stalling for, but yeah, we don't know. So the Farsa ban came for Traubensaft. Team Archaa will have to live without the Farsa. There's the X-Borg being considered. And yes, it is the X-Borg indeed. 2 heroes now to be picked by Team Traubensaft. Looking at their lineup, they will probably need some more DPS. They don't have any DPS at all, so they need to carry another marksman, probably. And a Leo Mort is a good offlane hero, so I like that pick if they choose to do so. I would recommend it. And another marksman. They choose not to play a marksman. Interesting. So Leo Mort is locked. Will Jawhead be picked as well? Yes.
Your team
So no
is
marksman
picking.
for Team Traubensaft. They are very confident that they can deal with this Claude and Ling without a marksman hero. And a Diggy pick probably gonna come for Team Archaa. That's one hell of a great support hero. So and honestly, I have to say, I am liking the draft here. So see if they can play some good games today. I hope you're excited to see this as well. The Digi will be locked on. And with that, we have 10 heroes that's going to be on the battlefield today to battle it out between Team Traubensaft and Team Archaa. Good luck and have fun to both teams. Now, from the lineup that I see, I would have to say that the winning team right now is Team Archaa, but we know Team Traubensaft is strong. So I'm pretty sure they'll put up a good fight and not willing to let go of this game to Team Archaa. But this is only game 1, so we'll have at least one more game after this. But for now, let's tune into this game. Good luck and have fun to both teams. So both are Indonesian teams, I assume. There's a full Indonesian flag on the side of Traubensaft. There's 3 Indonesian flags on the side of Team Archaa. Now, the thing is, in Mobile Legends, you can't really confirm that someone is from a country just by the flag they choose to display. Because, you know, for some reason, people love to think that they're from other countries. I don't know. Maybe it's just a thing we have here, right? But doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, here we go. Game 1. Good luck, have fun to both teams. On the side of Traubensaft, we have Doozy playing the Leo Mort, IR playing the Jawhead, Rizal playing the Atlas, Tachu on the Angela, and Zaki is on the Uranus. And on the other side, Team Archaa, we have Salah Apa Aku on the Ling. We have LKI, Loko Ilang, is on the Claude. SYLYD is on the Hylos, which is AFK in base. And we have Siri Pangkupa Day on the X-Borg and Kokoa on the Digi. With that, those are the heroes and players that's going to be playing today. Good luck, have fun. Already contesting the blue buff. Ling will get the buff, but he will give up his life. That's the first blood being drawn by the Leo Mort. It's a great start for Team Traubensaft. We'll go and see what's happening in the middle lane here. People are converging, but we're not seeing anything happen yet. Hold on. All right, so the middle lane. Still being contested by both teams. And Atlas is trying to defend this mid lane solo. Not sure what he can do, but good thing is the other team, Team Archaa, is not trying for the turret. right, that's a team fight going on. Leomord, Jawhead throwing away the Leomord, but Leomord is actually getting a kill. And, oh, Angela is going to stun this Hylos, but the Hylos is safe within the turret, so we're not going to see an additional kill by Team Traubensaft. And we'll see Ling is scouting on the walls, scaling the walls very easily. I mean, that's his skill, but he's only level 3 though, so he's falling behind pretty badly right now. He needs more farm, he needs more kills. And unfortunately, he's not going to find it at this rate because Leomord is now level 5, closing into level 6. And if he hits level 6 in the next 30 seconds, that's going to be a nightmare to deal with for Team Archaa, especially if they steal this blue buff as well. Ling will not like that, and you see Hylos trying his best to defend this blue buff against the Team Traubensaft. That's a great two-man stun. 2 down, 3 down. Team Traubensaft is looking like they're dominating this. Easy. Export. Oh, you don't want to be here. You don't want to be too close to these 3 heroes from the side of Traubensaft. Diggy, you just got revived. The eggs just hashed, but he is at risk of going down once again. Thankfully, he's not down yet, so that's good. Okay, so this is not looking too good for Team Archaa, but I do think they still have a chance. They do need to farm the Ling and the Claude, though, because if you look at the levels, they're only level 4 and 5. The doozy on the Leomord is now level 7. So they are left behind pretty far. And Leomord will have to do a lot of things to try and contest it. No, Claude almost getting picked off by the Jawhead solo. And Jawhead was actually going to go and dive the tower. And luckily for Claude, he had to teleport. And is being held by Hylos with his ultimate. Ling will now go and try to kill this Jawhead. Will he get it? I think he will, but Jawhead somehow surviving under the turret. Okay. So they decided not to pursue the Jawhead, unfortunately. And with that, they still have 0. The number 0 on their kill counter. And that is a bad sign for Team Archaa. Blazing Duet committed to just clear the lane, hopefully securing this bottom turret, but Jawhead is there, so he'll defend it very nicely. And Leomord just somehow, just casually strolling around with the horse in the middle turret, within the turret's range, while still getting a kill. So, yeah, that's just not a good sign. Ling still trying to get this blue buff, and once again it's going to be contested. 2-man stun. No, Ling actually managed to cast his ultimate, so he was not stunned. But will Ling survive? Yes. Just barely surviving that, jumping to the wall and recalling. So this time the blue buff did get stolen. But the Atlas once again stunning a hero, and Claude somehow getting killed by the Uranus solo. Uranus, you're not supposed to be doing that. How are you still alive while killing the Claude? Man, okay. Alright. Chill. Hello, D's. Good luck, have fun, all. Thank you. Good luck and have fun to all the players and to you guys. This is going to be fun. It's been a one-sided match so far for Team Traubensaft, a 3,000 gold lead. It's not looking too good. But honestly, if somehow Team Archaa can just let this Claude and Ling farm, I think they still have a good chance at coming back into this game. So let's see if they're going to be able to do that. For now, though, in the top lane, let's look at the Uranus trying to catch that X-Borg. But X-Borg barely making it away with only 1 bar of HP. Ooh! Almost caught by the Uranus. And the DG did trap the Uranus, so he's now called back, and the Claude will want to get this Uranus, this pesky, annoying Uranus. 4 heroes committed. The ultimate from the Link committed, but Angela somehow trying to save the Uranus. Will the Uranus survive? He is actually gonna survive. This is madness. That is not supposed to happen. 4 heroes from the side of Team Archaa just wasted so much of their time trying to kill the Uranus and not getting it, I think will spell their doom. And we'll see the blue buff once again being contested. I think this is like the 4th time now? Ling is not happy. And I think Team Traubensaft knows very well that they want to keep Ling unhappy. Ling, very low, but he did commit his ultimate, so that's 4 heroes stunned up. But no heroes going down on the side of Traubensaft. In fact, it's a triple kill, almost a maniac for the Uranus, not deciding to commit and dive into the inhibitor turret. That's good. I know you're full confident. I know that you can go and dive if you want to, but it's probably not a great idea, so don't do that. So, Uranus. First pick for Team Traubensaft, proving to be very, very worthy. And Team Traubensaft did contest the blue buff, and now it's time for them to contest the red buff. So, unfortunately for Team Archaa, he did get the buff, but then the ultimate from the Atlas, the fatal lengths committed. That's 2 heroes down before the team fight happens, and Leomord is going to go and follow that up with a mega kill streak. Xborg, good amount of damage from his ultimate, but no deaths yet on the side of Team Traubensaft, and Uranus is still happily pushing the top lane without contest. And I think with that, it's going to be all of the outer turrets of Team Archaa to be destroyed by Team Traubensaft. 8 minutes 45 seconds in. How do they come back to this? How can they salvage this team fight? Claude does deal quite a bit of damage, but they'll have to do a lot more, like a lot more, if they are thinking of coming back into this game. And oh, maybe a team fight coming into the mid lane. No, not yet. They're still waiting for the Leomord, so Traubensaft knows very well that they will need the Leomord to be around if they are to win a team fight. So instead of just going in without the Leomord, they wait. And now that Leomord is in, they're still stealing the blue buff. That's like, I don't think Team Archaa have ever taken their blue buff on their side of the jungle. Like, from the start of the game, the blue buff have been heavily contested, and there's just no chance for Team Archaa to take that. And oh my goodness, the Jawhead found the Ling. Ling is in the midst of 4 heroes, will be getting chased by 5, and he is dead. And once again, oh, it's not even 5 heroes. Uranus is all the way at the top lane, and he's still contesting the Claude and the Digi while pushing the top lane. This is dangerous. When there's just one single hero that can push you and not be scared of the Claude, you know you're in deep trouble. And I'm sure Team Archaa recognizes that, especially when their jungle is just untouchable. They can't even go into their own jungle. How do they expect to farm? How do they expect to come back to this game? And I think the answer is pretty clear-cut. It's a 7,000 gold lead for Team Traubensaft. I think it's a big no-no. Oh, Hylos is saying it's lagging. Well, I'm sorry, guys, but I can't really help you with that. Oh, no. Pause. Okay, we're gonna pause the game because they're lagging. But I'm not sure if there's anything we can do to fix a lag if it's from the server side. And most of the time, it's gonna be from the user side, unless all the players are lagging. And maybe it's a server issue, but I don't think that Team Traubensaft is lagging, so yeah. Okay, so we'll have to wait a little bit until the game resumes. So let's talk about what Team Traubensaft have been doing well. I think they've been split pushing very, very well. And with a Uranus, you can always split push confidently because Uranus, as we know, is a very tanky hero. And he's self-sustaining because he can always heal up after taking damage, right? And that's why he's being left alone while all the other 4 heroes are roaming around the map, taking off kills off the map. And remember, I told you guys something worrying about Team Traubensaft's lineup is that they don't have a marksman hero, which means they can't really go too long in the game. Because if they go too long in the game without getting kills, without getting the early picks, they're gonna fall off really quickly, and Claude and Ling will be dominating. And fortunately for Team Traubensaft, they've been doing a pretty good job in the early game, and it looks like
Lord resurrecting soon.
we've come to a point where Team Archaa will not be coming back into the game, even if they farm very well on the Ling and Claude from now on. The problem is they can't even farm. They can only rely on the minions that are pushing in from the side of the Team Traubensaft. And I don't think that's enough, especially when Team Traubensaft themselves are farming the jungle of Team Archaa. So, if I'm being honest, I think Team Archaa should just give this one up and reset and think of the next game and strategize. Because I don't think there's too much of a point for them to try too hard to try and win this game back. It's not impossible, but it is improbable, unfortunately. But we'll see. It doesn't look like they're willing to give this up just yet. And maybe they think that they have a chance with this Claude. He does deal a lot of damage. Look at that. Uranus is tanky, but he did go down to half HP. While the Lord is being secured by Team Traubensaft, the Uranus is still doing his job and doing a pretty damn good job at it. Once again, split pushing the top lane. And now Team Traubensaft is just going to wait for the Lord to push in, and then they'll split push the mid, bottom, and top lane all together at the same time. And with this push, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a few inhibitor turrets taken down, if not all of them. Uranus jumping in the middle of all the heroes. Team Archaa. But nobody's willing to engage. That's a good 3-man stun, but it's cancelled. Atlas almost doing a good job, but then cancelled by Team Archaa, and now they are on the offensive. Claude, though, have to retreat because he's going low. And I think with one hero down on the side of Team Traubensaft, Team Archaa will be able to defend this push. And that surprises me. And honestly, it was almost working so well for Team Traubensaft if only Atlas hit the stun onto 4 or 5 people there. But fortunately for Team Archaa, they did manage to disable the Atlas, so they canceled the Fatal Links. And so they're safe, and they managed to defend. How about that? That's a good start. The gold advantage did get reduced by a little bit, but that's still a lot. 7,000 gold lead is still a lot. So no, Team Archaa is not safe yet, but they are in a pretty good position to defend, and we saw how good their defensive capabilities were when they defended against the Atlas and all these other heroes. Oh, someone's getting caught in the bottom lane though. Claude is in the middle of everyone and is gonna get killed early before a team fight happens. So with this, I think Team Traubensaft will try and push in to at least destroy 1 or 2 inhibitor turrets, and then let's start to think of killing the Lord before pushing it again. Leomort is in, and 2 heroes being chipped away, and Ling with the ultimate trying to zone out the enemies. Uranus, you're getting trapped, but he can't jump out over the wall, so he's pretty safe. Xboard going low. He's gonna get killed here. No, almost. And 2-man stun by Atlas makes sure that 2 heroes on the side of Team Archaa are down. And unfortunately, Diggy will have to go down as well. Hylos? Wait, what? That's not where you want to be going. And because of that, he's down. Xborg still have the Immortal. Not sure if he even needs to pop it. But I don't think they can defend this. The minions are pushing in, so if Team Traubensaft just decides to focus on the crystal, they will be able to win game 1. And I think Jawhead is doing just that. And with this, that's the first game over. Good game to Team Traubensaft. Okay.
Victory!
So we did see a great effort on the side of Team Archaa trying to defend against Traubensaft's push. They succeeded when the Lord was pushing. They killed the Lord, and they actually defended against the Atlas And I think it was a pretty successful defense on the side of Team Archaa, but unfortunately, it's not enough against Traubensaft. And I have to credit this game to Leo Mord, and I think he deserved the MVP medal that Mobile Legends gave him for this game. He did a pretty good job roaming around the map, farming nonstop, and look at the gold he has, 11,800, almost 12k. And if you look at and that's the difference of 2 items on the Leo board. So with that, that is game 1. Let's go and wait for game 2 to be finished. Let's wait for game 2 to start, and then we'll jump right back into the game. So thank you once again to Metadatas for making all this possible, putting all these together. Thank you to TNC Events for organizing everything. And we'll be right back for game number 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back in the game. Let's go. Let's play. Vamos Trauben. That's what I like to see. There you go. We have our next match in our
Your team
hands.
is
We have
running.
Traubensaft and Team Archaa battling it out. Team Traubensaft is up 1-0. So let's see if they can just clean this up and get away with 2-0, or will Team Archaa be fighting back for the 1-1 scoreline? Now we have the drafting phase. We have 2 bans already incoming. The Uranus they do not want to deal with. The Ling also banned by Team Archaa. We saw the Uranus was just wreaking havoc in the top lane and everywhere, in fact. He was just running around the map, just not caring about the enemies, and still staying alive even after being ganked by 4 heroes. That is impossible to deal with. So Team Archaa recognizes that, and they said,
Your
no,
team
no,
is picking.
we don't want anything to do with the Uranus anymore. Okay. That's fair.
Quad.
It's a good choice, and they did pick up the Claude once again. And hopefully this time they'll have a better time farming and fighting back to Team Traubensaft.
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda is free and will be picked up by Traubensaft. So, I don't know, man. You give up the Esmeralda because you want to ban the Uranus? I don't think that's much better. I think the Esmeralda will still be a nightmare to deal with. So, Team Archaa, you'll have to be careful. And also the Valier,
Picking.
by the way, is going to be taken by Team Traubensaft. So that's 2 heroes I feel to be very, very strong this patch. So Team Archaa is going to have to try something else. Ivan. Hi, Sleepy. Hi, Ivan. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying the games. It's going to be fun. So good luck and have fun to the teams and to you guys watching this at home. Hopefully at home. Stay safe. Don't go out if you don't have to.
Kagura.
Don't forget to drink. Oh,
Team is
that
picking.
is a Kagura and a Bane being considered by Rizal. Are you serious right now? Are you trolling? I don't think you'll be picking up a Bane, right? That can't be right. I am excited if we are actually gonna see a Bane in the game. But a Kagura, that in itself is already pretty interesting for me. Let's see what Team Archaa can do with this Kagura. Are we really seeing it? No. All right.
Your team.
You
is
got
running.
me, Traubensaft. I thought you were gonna go for the Bane. I would have gone crazy. But no, it's the X-Borg instead. So they choose the more stable hero. No creative picks so far on the side of Team Traubensaft. The interesting thing is, I think Team Traubensaft has got a pretty good amount of skill in the team. So with that, I think they are allowed to go a little bit more creative than they are than what we are seeing. But they choose not to. And I think that's a good sign of professionalism. You know, when you play a game and you want to win, you do the best thing. You do the things that will maximize your probability of winning. And I think I like that. So Traubensaft picking up the stable heroes. Going for the 4th pick now. What is it going to be? 15 seconds. IR. Choose your hero now. And it's looking like it's going to be the Kufra. They do need a tank. So it's a good, solid pick.
Kufra.
We are missing the Hylos. So maybe Team Archaa would like to pick up a Hylos for themselves. Otherwise, we're probably just going to play with 1 tank on either side. They do need an offlaner. Maybe a Leomord. Or a Cho. Or a Natalia. Well, they're considering the Cho, but they also are considering the Jawhead, so they'll have to choose one. Instead, it might be the Sylvana and the...
Jawhead.
Okay, they're just switching up. Okay. So the Jawhead and the Badang. Badang is an interesting pick. We saw a Badang play, I think, last night in the other tournament. And Badang did do some good stuff, but he, most of the time, was punching walls. So I don't think he did any good thing that time. So hopefully this time Team Archaa will do something better with the Badang. And a marksman being considered by Team Traubensaft for the final pick. Are we going to see a carry? Looking like it. 3 seconds. You have to lock it now. And there you go. Carry is picked for Team Traubensaft. Now we have the 10 heroes. So we'll see which of these two teams will win this game. If Team Traubensaft wins Game 2, that is going to be it for this series. And if Team Archaa wins this game, then we'll go to Game 3. Either way, it's going to be fun. So good luck and have fun to these two teams. And to you guys watching this with me. Let's go. Game number 2. Okay. So, interesting heroes, right? We have Badang. We have Kagura. We have Valer and all these stable picks. From this lineup, I have to give the game once again to Team Traubensaft. But I don't know, man. I think Team Traubensaft is just a very strong team, and with heroes that we know work very well in the game, they are primed to win this one as well. But with the surprise heroes, with the surprise picks from Team Archaa, I just hope we're gonna see some interesting fights happen. Right? The Badang we know can be a very powerful hero if given the right position. The Kagura can be very slippery and it's going to be very difficult to catch her. And the Claude, right? So 2 very mobile heroes on the side of Team Archaa. We'll see how they're going to do this game. All right? So LKI, that is Loko Ilang, is going to be playing the Claude. SYLYD is going to be playing the Atlas. Kagura is being played by Salah Apa Aku. And Sini Pakupade is playing the Jawhead, while Kokoa, the captain, I believe, is playing the Badang. Doozy, on the other side, is going to be playing the carry. Tachu is on the Valer. Rizal with the Kufra on hand. Exborg being played by IR. And Esmeralda is going to be played by Zaki. And we'll see how they're going to play this game. Aggressive movements from the side of Team Archaa to the red buff, but they are too late. The carry managed to secure the red buff before they reach the area. And now a team fight is going to break in the middle lane. The Kufra, a bouncing ball is going to get the first... No, it's actually the Valer that's going to get the first blood. But the bouncing ball was there to deny escape on that Claude. Claude dying first in the game is once again not a great sign for Team Archaa. This is tough. They have to do a better job protecting the Claude if they want this Claude to get fat. Because if he keeps dying, it's going to be very hard for him to come back. Yes, Faras. Hi. Hi. Hope you're enjoying the game. Welcome to the stream.
Launch attack.
Movements all over the map. 2 heroes on either lane in the top and bottom lane. Valer, though, catching the Jawhead. Jawhead throwing him away. Almost going over the wall. But you probably need more training, Jawhead. Your arm strength is not as powerful as you think it is. You cannot throw heroes over the wall. But he did deny the gold buff from the Exborg. So at least he's doing something in the top lane. Valer stunning the Atlas. Atlas is burning a little bit. Not too low. Still a 3/4 HP. So he'll still be staying in the lane to help this Claude farm even more. So in terms of levels, I think Claude is keeping up very well despite being the first one to die in this game. He's got 0-1-0, but it's level 5 now. Head-to-head to the carry. And the carry somehow is walking towards the mid lane. And I think he's going to go and secure the red buff again. Second time now. And if he manages to do that, at least the carry will be having a good time.
Turtle resurrecting soon.
In the middle lane, Atlas is lurking around the bushes. But he's going to run away because he was found out by the Kufra and the Valer. So no team fights just yet. This is a very passive game, considering what we saw in Game 1. Kufra jumping in. That is the Claude running. Blazing Duet committed, but he's not going to deal any damage. Esmeralda jumping in, but not a great position to be in because you're in the middle of all the heroes on the side of Team Archaa. A good stun by the Kufra. 2 heroes pinned against the wall, but will not be followed up with a kill. So despite that team fight, 0 kills on either side. So teams are pretty passive and not really dealing blows yet, while Esmeralda and Xborg are just gonna farm in the side lanes. So Badang and Jawhead will have to keep up. Jawhead throwing the Xborg into the air. The armor destroyed, but he'll have to retreat to the mid lane. And a team fight, barely a team fight. It was just Kagura getting killed by the Esmeralda. I don't know what Atlas was doing there. He was supposed to be protecting the Kagura, but he did not. So with that, it's a 3-0. Kills are on the advantage of Team Traubensaft. And a dive by the Kufra. 2 stuns. That's good. That is good enough time for the Kufra to kill. Wait, no, for the Atlas to kill off the Kufra. If he did not pull off that stun, the Kufra would have gone away without getting killed, and it would have been a even more advantageous for Team Traubensaft. A dive by the Jawhead. Carry is getting stunned, but he will be able to escape. Instead, the Badang is gonna... I'm sorry, but he's gonna miss that wall. Blazing Duet committed by the Claude, but not really chipping away HP from the enemy carry. Jawhead is still trying to chase him, but now you're trapped between the 2 heroes, Esmeralda and Carry. That's a mega kill streak. Almost killing the Valir. Kagura is now getting chased by the Kufra. Will be able to escape, though. Oh my goodness, is that the Xborg trying to dive? You've got no armor, bro. I don't think you've got armor. Wait, does he? I think he has it. Well, 6 kills to 1. 3,000 gold lead. Team Traubensaft is still well ahead of Team Archaa. And in terms of levels, the carry is still ahead of the Claude, but barely. So despite all the team fights, despite the losses that Team Archaa experienced, Claude is still doing a pretty good job keeping up with the carry in terms of levels. But in terms of gold, I have to say that carry is pretty much ahead of Claude by a wide margin, because he's got 4 kills while having the assassin buff gold emblem. Getting stunned by the Atlas, though, so that's a really quick pick-off into the carry, and next Rizal is going to follow up. Almost getting killed by the Kagura, but will be able to escape barely. So at least they get 1 kill without giving away any of their heroes. So Team Archaa will be able to secure this turtle if they decide to go for it. Esmeralda, though, will not give away the turtle so easily. But I think she's wise enough to not push into this 4 heroes. It's on the side of Team Archaa. Yes, the turtle is secured by the Claude, so Claude will have some good damage output if he decides to join the team fight now. Blazing Duet, that's the Xborg being chased by 2 heroes. That's a good kill. Now next is the Esmeralda in the line, getting punched by the Badang, but she will be able to escape the wall. A good 3-man stun, 3 heroes pinned to the wall. Easy kill. A double kill for Esmeralda, but the Claude is gonna start hurting now, chasing the Valir with full HP and a turtle buff to help him kill this Valir very easily. So that, my friends, is almost a wipeout. But the carry, though, getting stunned. Is he gonna go follow that up? No. If they decide to chase the carry, they will probably die. So thankfully, Claude and Kagura decided to fall back and not give away unnecessary kills. So look at that. The kill gap is now almost closed, 6 to 8 kills. And the gold gap is also now minimized to less than 1,000 gold. But this Jawhead is probably going to die unless, of course, he flickers away, so he's safe. But yeah, the advantage that Team Traubensaft had is now diminished. And I think it's a pretty equal game for now, until the next team fight that we'll probably see soon in the mid lane. A stun? Oh, Kufra used it to escape. I thought he was just gonna go in. Ah. He's got his ultimate. but he's waiting for the right time. And this is not the right time yet. No, we're not going to see the team fight happen. At least for now. So continue to farm. Level 12 on the Claude. See, now the Claude is ahead of the carry. Esmeralda is in the middle of everyone. Still trying to zone away the enemies. Kagura jumping in, almost killing the Valer. In fact, the Valer is going to be dead. But Kagura will be traded away. The punch onto the Esmeralda, pinning her against the wall. The Claude, again, being stunned by the Kufra. And the Kufra somehow managed to survive that. So the Claude was dealing a lot of damage, but because the Kufra stun was on point, he did not manage to finish him off. And because of that, the team fight was won by Team Traubensaft. So that was one hell of a back and forth. I'm not liking it for Team Archaa, honestly. If only they managed to kill that Kufra, maybe they could have won that team fight. But again and again, the Kufra showed us that he's a great Kufra player. He stunned the enemies like 2-3 heroes every single team fight. And another stun onto the Jawhead. It was solo stun this time, but it was enough for Team Traubensaft to kill him. So I think it's worth it. And the cooldown isn't all that long anyway, so the next team fight happens, Kufra will have his stun once again. So things are going really well for Team Traubensaft, despite Team Archaa's efforts to come back into the game. Claude is still doing really well, though. He's level 14 now. He's got 5, 1, and 0 on his KDA stat. So when he was in the early game, he was kind of struggling to farm and keep up with carry, but now he's actually ahead of carry. So I think if there's anyone who can save this game, I'm getting lost. And look at the items. Two very different set of items for both the carry and the Claude. But the team fight at the top lane, Badang getting picked off by 3 heroes. And again, Kufra stunning 2 heroes. Easy kill onto the Kagura. And now Atlas is in danger of getting killed. But the Blazing Duet and the stun from the Atlas will be able to turn the fight around. Monster kill on the Claude. Carry, though, a monster kill streak will be chasing the Claude. The Claude will be able to run back towards the bottom lane. I thought it was going so well for Team Archaa with that stun by the Atlas and the kill for the Claude. But the carry has proven us wrong once again. The carry is strong. And you know what Team Traubensaft should do right now? Just go and kill the Lord and do a final push and they'll win the game. But maybe they're considering waiting for a little bit. Maybe until they win the next team fight. So carry is the real carry for Team Traubensaft. That was almost a bad fight for Team Traubensaft too. Claude was doing so well until the carry decided to kill just, you know, every single person on the side of Team Traubensaft, of Team Archaa. Another stun by the Kufra, but the Kufra, he's got his ultimate. He will be looking to pin 2 more heroes, but Atlas and Badang, godlike streak on the Claude, double kill. He will be able to escape and reset his abilities before he come back into the team fight. The carry is half HP, so it's not looking too good, while Esmeralda still being able to tank a little bit of damage from the side of Team Archaa. For some reason, Team Archaa is not capitalizing on this 2-man advantage. 5-3, and they're still not pushing in hard. I think that's a mistake. I think Team Archaa should go right now, and in fact, they just found a carry, but they just can't quite go in yet. And that's time wasted. Now all the heroes on the side of Team Traubensaft are back alive, so they should be pushing in hard soon. And now they don't have the time to do that because now all the heroes are back up again. Right, lurking in the bushes in the bottom lane. Xborg found Jawhead, who's lurking in the bushes. And they're both trying to initiate on each other. The Jawhead and the Atlas will have to do wonders for Team Archaa. And Claude will have to wait for the right time before he joins the team fight. Meantime, Carry will be able to secure this Lord if they're not careful. Oh, that's a 3-man stun. Claude with the Blazing Duet and Badang with his ultimate also being committed. That's 2 heroes down already, and Xborg almost getting killed. He does have the Immortal though. And this carry is still alive and is juking around all these other heroes from Team Archaa. And that team fight that looks so good for Team Archaa is now turned back around. Even the Lord went on the way of the Esmeralda. And Claude just got shut down. With that, I think it's a good game for Team Traubensaft once again. Wow. The key there, my friends, is the carry not letting anyone catch to her. Yes. Because the enemy heroes on the side of Team Archaa cannot catch up to the carry was given some time to reposition and recommit to the fight and just wipe everyone out. Lord pushing in the middle lane. And carry just deciding to secure this bottom inhibitor turret. Oh, there's an engagement in mid lane. Esmeralda is getting caught by the Badang wall. And all heroes are pretty low, so they might have to be careful here. If Atlas get a good stun, which he did, 2 heroes being stunned, 1 kill onto the Kufra, but the carry is still alive, and that's your priority. Team Archaa, you have to kill the carry off before thinking of winning the team fight. Xborg pushing in with his ultimate committed. Atlas is going to get killed by the carry. Monster kill streak, and now the Crystal is focused on that game. Traubensaft 2-0. Congratulations. You advance to the semifinals. Oh no. That Lord fight though, that could have been so good for Team Archaa. But unfortunately, they did not manage to catch the carry. And if only they caught the carry, they would have won that team fight and they could have had a chance at coming back to the game. But because the carry decided to just run around and not get caught, well, it was easy for Team Traubensaft to just push in with the Lord. And with that, secure game number 2. 2-0 victory. Congratulations, Team Traubensaft. All right. So, because today only 8 teams checked in, I think that will be the last game to be streamed today. So tomorrow we'll be back at 12 p.m. Singapore time, 11 a.m. Western Indonesian time to go and watch the semifinals. And there's going to be strong teams tomorrow, so you guys will want to tune in again. So with this, I think that's pretty much it for today, guys. I'm Sleepy. Thank you once again to metadata for putting all these things together so we can watch some Mobile Legends action. Thank you to TNC Events for organizing, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Take care.